Hello, my radiant and magnificent Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for illuminating the golden threads of destiny that the universe is weaving just for you. My name is your guide, and if you have found your way to this message in this very moment, I need you to understand with every fiber of your majestic being that this is no accident. This is a divine appointment. Pause with me. Just for a heartbeat, find a comfortable position. Let your shoulders, which have carried the weight of a silent crown for so long, finally relax. Take a slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs with the golden light of possibility. Hold it. And as you exhale, release the performance. Release the need to be strong, to be seen, to be anything other than the beautifully authentic soul you are right now. Because an energy, a presence of profound influence and affluence, is being guided directly to your light. Not because of a spectacle you created, but because of the unwavering warmth of the fire you tended to in the shadows. Something truly monumental is shifting in your destiny, beautiful Leo. A figure of great means, a patron of the heart, is being drawn into your orbit, ready to open a door to a grander stage, perhaps even ready to relocate you to a kingdom that can finally contain your brilliance. And the reason, the sacred reason, is because your silent courage, your unapplauded integrity, the royal generosity you've shown when no one was watching, has echoed through the cosmos louder than any applause ever could. If your heart is stirring right now, if you feel a flicker of recognition deep within your soul's memory, I want you to make a sacred covenant with your own becoming. In the comments below, please declare your readiness by typing, "I am ready to claim my throne." Consider this your energetic signature, a declaration to the universe that you are open to receive. And if you have not yet joined our pride, please press that subscribe button, sealing your connection to this sacred circle so that you never miss a transmission meant for your heart. You see, what is arriving for you is not a rescue mission. Oh no, my magnificent Leo, you have never been a damsel in distress. This is a divine response. It is the universe finally sending a court worthy of its queen, a kingdom worthy of its king. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle but persistent feeling that you were rehearsing on a small, dimly lit stage, knowing in your heart you were meant for the grand theater. You have poured your creative fire, your soul's essence, into projects and relationships, giving your all, even when the audience was small or silent. You have held your head high, maintaining your regal grace, even when your heart felt heavy, believing in a future that only you could see. Well, that future is no longer a distant dream on the horizon. It is here, it is now, and the universe is answering not with a whisper, but with a resounding trumpet call announcing the arrival of your next chapter. Astrologically, the cosmos is conspiring in your favor in the most breathtaking way. Your ruling star, the glorious sun, is forming a breathtaking alignment with Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and miracles. This isn't just a flicker of good fortune. This is the heavens rolling out a golden carpet for you. It's as if the sun is saying, "My child, you have shone your light so faithfully even in the dark. Now let me amplify it for all the world to see." Simultaneously, a powerful celestial current is activating your 10th house of career legacy and public recognition. All the cosmic signs are pointing to one glorious truth. The quiet, noble work you have done in private is about to receive its public coronation. In today's sacred transmission, we will journey deep into these cosmic alignments that are fueling your ascent. We will consult the timeless wisdom of the tarot, unveiling the archetypes that are confirming your next majestic step. And we will explore the profound spiritual principles, the immutable laws of the universe that have been leading you to this very threshold of destiny. You will receive clear, practical, and soul-aligned guidance on how to prepare for this magnificent arrival, not with anxiety, but with sovereign grace. Not with doubt, but with the unshakable certainty of a monarch returning to their rightful throne. So I ask you, my dear Leo, have you been sensing that shift in the wind, that almost magnetic pull to leave behind the roles that have become too small, the stages that no longer inspire you? If your soul is roaring, yes, then this is your divine confirmation. This channel is not here to simply predict your future. It is here to remind you that you are, and always have been, the powerful co-creator of it. What is unfolding is not something merely happening to you. It is the masterpiece that is finally being born through you. Before we dive deeper, allow me a moment to express my profound gratitude for your royal presence. Every comment, every time you choose to subscribe or share this message, you are not just clicking a button. You are weaving your own golden light into the energetic tapestry of this community, our cosmic wisdom pride. Your support is the energy that allows us to continue bringing forward these life-altering, heart-healing messages. And for that, from the deepest part of my heart, I thank you. So magnificent, Leo. If you have ever poured your heart out into a creative project in the quiet of the night, if you have ever loved with the full force of your generous spirit and wondered if that loyalty was truly seen, this is your answer. The influential figure approaching is simply the form, the beautiful vessel. The real message is this: the divine saw the truth of your heart when no one else did, and it is now delivering a reward that matches your innate majesty. Stay with me on this journey, because what the universe is revealing is not just accurate, it is a sacred love letter to your soul. Let us begin. My beautiful Leo, what is unfolding in your cosmic chart right now is nothing short of a divine symphony. It is a masterfully orchestrated response to the regal power you have been cultivating in dignified silence. When your ruling celestial body, the life-giving sun, forms a harmonious and brilliant aspect with the great benefactor Jupiter, it is more than a fleeting moment of cosmic luck. It is a sacred anointing. It is the universe itself taking a celestial spotlight and aiming it directly at you, illuminating the path forward into a new dimension of your being. This is not a chaotic, forceful push into the unknown. It is a graceful and sovereign ascent. It is the kind of powerful momentum that doesn't need to clamor for attention because it arises from the deep, resonant hum of everything you have accomplished without fanfare, without seeking applause. Your integrity has been your silent anthem, and now the cosmos is playing it back to you. As this powerful solar and Jovian energy simultaneously electrifies your 10th house, the very pinnacle of your chart, the domain of your legacy, your career, and your public standing, your soul is being called to step onto a much grander stage. You are being elevated beyond the boundaries of the familiar, not because you failed where you were, but because you succeeded so profoundly that you have outgrown the kingdom you once ruled. This energy is not here to shake the foundations of your life with fear or uncertainty. Quite the opposite. It is here to lay a new foundation, one made of marble and gold, a foundation strong enough to support the weight of the magnificent castle you were always destined to build. The pull you may be feeling toward a new location, a new career path, or a new level of visibility is not a disruption, Leo. It is your divine promotion. And the figure of the influential, affluent individual who appears during this celestial window is not a fairy tale. He or she is a living symbol, a messenger from the universe, and in many cases, a very real presence who is a direct reflection of the prosperity your regal energy has been quietly magnetizing. There is a very special kind of reward, a treasure that only finds its way to those who have demonstrated honor when no one is watching. It is the kind of abundance that flows not from a desperate performance, but from a state of aligned being. The universe, in its infinite and all-seeing wisdom, beholds what the human eye often misses. It has seen how you've remained loyal when it would have been easier to walk away. It has witnessed you offering the warmth of your heart when it cost you your own comfort. It has honored how you have held on to your integrity like a sacred scepter, even in seasons of profound doubt and uncertainty. This astrological moment is a perfect mirror held up to that noble endurance. It is a moment that offers not just a change of scenery, but a profound confirmation of your intrinsic worth. In the language of universal energy, what we radiate with faith always returns to us, though it seldom arrives in the exact package we anticipate. The influential person now approaching is not coming to save you, for a Leo soul never needs saving. They are arriving as tangible evidence that you have already saved yourself. You have done the deep inner work of transmuting pride into humility, insecurity, into authentic confidence. You have navigated the treacherous emotional landscapes of your own heart with breathtaking courage and grace. And now, at long last, the external world is beginning to catch up to the quiet, glorious revolutions that have already taken place within you. Think of this period as a golden, majestic doorway appearing in what was once a solid wall. It's not a door you need to force open with a battering ram. It is a door that recognizes your unique energetic key, your spiritual frequency, which has been shaped and polished by patience, creative devotion, and unwavering strength of heart, is now being met by a new environment, a new kingdom that perfectly matches your evolution. That perfect match may arrive in the form of a new city that feels like home, a new creative role that allows your soul to sing a business opportunity that seems tailor-made for your talents, or yes, a person of significant means and influence who sees the diamond in you and wishes to place it in the perfect setting. But more importantly than the form it takes, this change arrives because your soul has gloriously outgrown the confines of your current reality. This movement, this divine redirection, is not a rejection of your past. It is a divine affirmation of your future. And while astrology speaks in the language of planets and houses, and energy speaks in terms of frequency and vibration, there is an even deeper, more timeless truth that lies beneath it all. It is a spiritual reminder found in the sacred texts of old: to everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. You have been so faithful during the long season of preparation, my dear Leo. Now you are being gracefully led into the season of fulfillment. Not because you chased it down, but because you remained so magnificently true to the essence of who you are when it would have been so much easier to be someone else. So if you feel that subtle yet undeniable pull to let go of the roles that no longer fit, of the scripts that no longer resonate with your soul, do not resist it. You are not leaving your true self behind. You are stepping more fully into the magnificent being you have already become. Let this shift come with grace. Let it come with confidence. Let it come with the deep soul-level knowing that this moment is not a departure. It is a grand and glorious return to the version of you the universe has always believed in. My beautiful Leo, as you stand on this sacred threshold, know that everything you have created and endured in the quiet chambers of your heart has not gone unseen. In this holy window of transition, the ancient wisdom of the tarot becomes more than a symbolic guide. It becomes a crystal-clear mirror, reflecting the epic inner journey you have undertaken without any need for witnesses. The cards that step forward for you now, the Sun, the Strength card, and the Emperor, do not merely speak of your future. They roar with affirmation of what your soul already knows deep down. You are not where you started, and you cannot and are not meant to remain where you are. First, your own card, the most glorious card in the deck, the Sun, blazes forth. Its appearance is a cosmic sign of undeniable confirmation. This is the universe shouting, "Yes, this is your time." The Sun card speaks of success, of radiant joy, of stepping out from the shadows and into the full unapologetic light of your own magnificence. It signifies a time of clarity where all doubts dissolve like morning mist. Think of the pure, uninhibited joy of a child playing in the sunlight. That is the energy that is now available to you. This card affirms that the visibility you have craved is not a matter of ego, but a matter of soul alignment. You were born to shine, Leo. This isn't about seeking attention, it's about accepting your divine nature. The influential person being drawn to you is like a sunflower turning towards your light, not because you are trying to be bright, but because you simply are. Your authentic radiance is the most powerful magnet in the universe right now. Next, the Strength card emerges with its image of a serene woman gently closing the mouth of a powerful lion. This card is a profound testament to your journey. It speaks not of brute force, but of the quiet, courageous power of the heart. This is you, Leo. This is the representation of how you have learned to master your own powerful spirit, not by crushing it, but by loving it. You have tamed the roaring lion of your ego, your impatience, and your fear, not with aggression, but with compassion and gentle persistence. This card is the universe acknowledging your inner fortitude. It saw you choose kindness when you wanted to roar in anger. It saw you choose patience when you wanted to force a situation. This inner strength, this gentle command over your own powerful nature is what has made you ready for a kingdom. It is this quality that the arriving figure of influence recognizes. They don't just see your outer charisma, they sense your deep, unshakable core of inner peace and true power. And finally, the majestic figure of the Emperor takes his throne in your reading. His presence is no accident. In this context, the Emperor is the very embodiment of the influential, wealthy man or woman who is entering your life. He represents structure, authority, stability, and the building of a lasting empire. The Emperor is a master of the material world. He knows how to take a brilliant vision, your vision, Leo, and give it a solid foundation upon which to build. This person is not a fleeting dream. They are a practical architect of reality. They have the resources, the connections, and the wisdom to help you manifest your grandest ambitions. What is most important is that the Emperor recognizes sovereignty. He sees the king or queen within you. He is not looking for someone to control, but a fellow monarch with whom to build a powerful and prosperous alliance. Together, these three cards form a sacred and powerful triad. The Sun announces your time of visibility and joy. Strength confirms that you have the inner character to handle that light with grace. And the Emperor assures you that a powerful worldly ally is arriving to help you build the structure for your legacy. This is not a story of chaos. It is a tale of divine placement. You are not being displaced. You are being anchored into your true destiny. And you are not being chosen in this moment because you shouted the loudest. You are being chosen because of how faithfully you reigned over your own inner world when no one was watching. The energy of this moment is declaring loud and clear: you are not being relocated out of your story. You are being aligned with the chapter you were always meant to live. As we weave this deeper understanding, remember that your willingness to respond with an open heart is far more important than any need to control the outcome. You don't have to map out every single turn in the road ahead. You only need to recognize the golden signs when they appear and act with the courage of your lion heart. The sun invites you to be seen. Strength confirms you have the grace to carry the light. And the Emperor ensures you will not have to walk through this grand transition without powerful, practical support. Magnificent Leo, you are not being removed from your path. You are being returned to it, but this time you are equipped with profound clarity, sovereign grace, and a creative calling that can no longer be postponed or ignored. Let yourself step forward. Let the invitation find you with your heart wide open, because this isn't just about what is arriving. It's about the monarch you have already become in silence, and that more than anything else is what the entire universe is now rising to applaud. My dear Leo, there exists a kind of richness, a profound wealth that doesn't announce its presence with the clang of gold coins or the roar of grand applause. It arrives with a deep sense of peace. It unfolds with a crystal clarity. It settles in your bones as a knowingness that you have arrived at a destination not by luck or by chance, but by a quiet, noble obedience to the truth of your own heart. This moment in your life is not just about receiving material blessings, although that is certainly a beautiful part of the form this energy may take. It is about something infinitely deeper. It is about the cosmic recognition of your unwavering integrity, your hidden resilience, and your courageous decision to keep your magnificent, generous heart open in a world that so often told you to close it. You see, what is being returned to you now is not a prize for a performance. It is an alignment. And alignment, my beautiful friend, is the highest and most valuable form of universal reward. You have walked through seasons where your giving golden heart felt completely unseen. You've experienced times where your profound loyalty, one of your most sacred gifts, was tested not just once, but repeatedly. There have been moments where your dignified silence, your choice not to engage in petty drama, was mistaken for weakness. But those moments, however invisible they seem to others, were creating powerful, shimmering ripples through the energetic field of your life. They were not moments of weakness. They were deposits of immense spiritual capital into your cosmic bank account. In the grand dance of astrology, the planet Saturn is the great keeper of karmic return, while Jupiter is the benevolent king who blesses in divine timing. Together they teach us one of life's most profound truths: nothing done in the spirit of authentic truth and love ever disappears. It may be delayed, it may circle back in a form we did not expect, but it always returns, often with interest. The richness that is now finding its way to you was not earned through desperate striving or competitive clamoring. It was magnetized to you through your surrender, through your patience, through a faith that was not loud and boastful, but soft, warm, and steady, like the gentle morning sun. It was the faith that whispered to your own heart, "Even if no one else sees my effort, even if I don't see the results, yet I trust that my path is not in vain. I trust that my character is my destiny." And this right here is where the true magic lies, Leo. It's not in the external success alone. It is in the deep, unshakable knowing that you did not give up on being who you are, even when the world gave you 1,000 reasons to doubt that your unique essence mattered. You chose to forgive when you were not asked for forgiveness. You continued to love with an open heart when it would have been so much easier to shut down and build walls. You showed up with regal grace even when your hands felt empty. And those acts, magnificent Leo, were never for nothing. They were not wasted. They were planted like precious golden seeds in the unseen fertile soil of spiritual cause and effect. And now, in the season that perfectly fits your soul's calendar, not the world's impatient clock, you begin to reap the harvest. This harvest will not only be in the form of finances or public recognition, but in the profound feeling that your outer life is finally beginning to reflect the majestic truth of who you are on the inside. This is the sublime gift of cosmic timing. It does not follow human logic, it follows energy. It does not rush, it ripens. And now, the regal, consistent, and warm energy you have carried with such quiet dignity is finally being met with tangible form. Someone is arriving. Someone who recognizes what others have overlooked. Someone who sees the brilliant light you have carried without you ever needing to announce it or point it out. This person may offer you a life-altering opportunity, incredible provision, or a partnership worthy of your heart. But more than any of that, their arrival is a reflection of a universe that sees you fully. A universe that is saying, "I remember what you did when no one else did. I remember the quality of your heart." This is not a fantasy, Leo. This is a profound recalibration. The old story, the old paradigm said that you had to constantly prove your worth to fight for your place at the table. The new energy, the energy you are now stepping into, says your worth is already known. Your place at the head of the table has been reserved all along. You no longer have to strive. You only have to remain in alignment with your truest, most noble self. The most powerful shifts in our lives happen not through force, but through flow. And Leo, you are entering that golden river of flow now. Not because you are desperately chasing after anything, but because you are finally truly ready to receive what your beautiful energy has already created. So if you have been feeling weary, if your heart has carried that quiet ache of wondering whether your goodness and your creative fire have gone unnoticed, let this be your undeniable sign. They haven't. And if you have been tempted even for a moment to stop caring so much just to protect your tender heart, let this moment realign you to your truth. You don't need to stop caring, you just need to trust that your magnificent care was never ever wasted. This is your return. This is your reward. And believe me, my magnificent lion-hearted friend, this is only the beginning.